kind of how slow the first one went there. Just kind of needed to get everything started, find a place to settle down and all that. I wanted to show you guys something about the immersive engineering storage crates in case you're not very familiar with them. It's basically a chest. You can pick them up and they'll retain their inventory. I don't know if they'll interact with the crafting station or not. So apparently it will, which is very nice. You can't do a double chest with them, but because you can just break them, pick them up, and move them, that definitely has an advantage for so that you don't have to have anything special to actually move your chests around. It's definitely a helpful thing, and so many doors opening. Anyway, sorry. The only downside is you only get one. You can't double it up, basically. Let's go ahead and here's an interesting thing. If you have enough wood, logs, you can do the chest and get 4 chests directly. So there's definitely some different integration with the way things work with some of the mods now, and some of this may be vanilla functionality on some of that. I don't actually know. I haven't. Let's see, if I do this one now, do I get? No, I will actually have to make the hoe first before I can get that achievement. I can't really say that I'm achievement hunting, but you know, it's certainly not going to hurt to get them. So now I think I'll get this one. Yes, now I get baked bread. All right. So one of the things I want to do was put some of this stuff away here. You can see that I pulled up some of the wool here because that wool is going to come in handy a little bit later on, I think. And so I want to have that ready to go. Let's put some of this other stuff away. One of the things I did was I went out and got a little bit more food. Let's see. And I started chopping down wood because I want to put basically a fence all the way around the village here. And so I'm going to need a lot of wood for that. Another thing you can do is you can put 2 logs and just like you would planks, and you can instantly get the amount of sticks that you would normally get for that. Let's see. Looks like it is nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep through the night. One of the things I want to make sure I do is protect the villagers. When I was doing my testing in single player, I'll tell you, the Grimoire mobs just came out at night and destroyed the villagers. So let's go ahead and start making some fences. And so I'm going to need dual planks and then, okay. So that's going to be kind of expensive. I don't normally do, you know, like here I've got the pink wood. I could make eucalyptus fences, and you know they all work the same. But if they're made from different types of wood, then they don't connect to each other. So I've gone and planted some oak trees. Got some saplings for that. And then I'm going to want to go ahead and get started on some of the basics for Tinker's Construct. I think that is probably one of the best low technology mods to get started with. In that you have so many upgrade possibilities. Oh, you can't plant on grass path, which is fine. Hello, chicken. Just making sure I've got plenty of wood around. So let's go ahead and get started on building. I'll probably go ahead and do it right outside the back of this house here, because I'm going to need a lot of room for a smeltery. I've been working with making the larger smelteries and tinker tanks and some of that stuff, so that I can just get a lot more done quickly. It looks like a baker. That's Miles the baker. That's oh, pumpkins for an emerald. Emerald for pumpkin pie. So I give you the pumpkins, and then you make a pumpkin pie. Okay. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense, right? All right. So, you know, I left that inside. I'm going to go and leave that inside. So let's go and make... see what happens if I do 4 of those. Okay, I didn't think it would do anything, but I just wanted to check. All right. So we're going to make another crafting station here. And from here, so this is one of the things that I had to use Craft Tweaker for. If you look here, this is pretty much your standard. See how this is the wood binding for the crossbow mod? If I change the order of them, then it's a blank pattern. So because of that conflict, and they were basically mirrored, you could do it either way for both of them. And so it was really difficult to get the blank patterns unless you were using modded wood, because the crossbow mod would only allow vanilla wood to be used. So that was one of the changes that I had to make in order to make it so that you didn't have to go around and find what's the word I'm looking for? Non-vanilla wood. That's what I'm trying to come up with. All right, so there's the stencil table, and then, of course, I left the. Let's see, it's even got the pink there on it. I left all those extra chests in here, so let's go and pull those out. I have to put a automatic door closer down. Let's see. That's going to go there. Let's take one of these with this to make the pattern chest. The only thing left is I need a crafting table with a blank pattern to give us the tool station. All right. So this gives us all the basics. Let's see. Was there any gravel nearby? If there is any, it would be over here near the water. Let me see if I can find some gravel real quick. There is clay down there. Yep, and gravel. Excellent. So, the reason why I want that is I need to get some flint. All right, there's a piece of flint. I need a minimum of 2, though, to get... All right, so that's enough for 1 piece of what I'm doing. Let's see if I can stand up on this. What is that? Oh, reeds. Okay. Yes, hello. Nice to see me here, too. So I can always take 3 gravel and make flint if I need to. But because the way things work in this version... Oh, wow, I've already lost my shovel. You can always just put the flint back, or sorry, the gravel back down and make, and just keep shoveling it till you get the flint you need. Just regular old Minecraft method there. So, you know what, honey? Unless you're gonna do a dance, you might want to not stand on my tool making stuff. Maybe not. That's kind of up to you. Let's see. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a pickaxe and a shovel and a hatchet. And then I'm going to need a tool rod pattern, and that means I'm going to need to make some more of these. And I did it wrong again because I'm so used to doing it the other way. Okay, let's put those in there, and then I need a binding. So, a couple of things here. Oh, you know what? There was some treated sticks in here. Treated sticks are good. Where are they? Oh, there's only 3. Okay, I think that's going to be enough to make one of the tools. So I'll do it for the pickaxe because the pickaxe is going to be the most important. So let's go ahead and put these into our pattern chest. I'm going to come over here and just say, hey, I'm going to make one of these. So I need 2 pieces for that. And I'm doing flint because crude gives it... actually, that one does more damage to something. But it's higher durability than stone, I believe. Do I not have any cobblestone right now? Six pieces. Okay. Anything else that I'm going to want? No, that's it. It's almost nighttime, though, again. Feels like it. Yep, sun's starting to go down. Okay, so if I were to put that there, that would tell me that its durability is only 120, so that's not really what I want. We're going to have to do that for the stone shovel, though. And I typically do this one because it makes a decent weapon. The crude gives it a little bit extra damage towards, I believe, unarmored targets. So from here, that lets me make, for that flint pickaxe, I'm also going to need 2 more. So that'll get me that for you, and that one for you, and then I need to get some bindings. Typically I do stone bindings just because it gives the cheap. So yeah, I got time to make these. So we're going to do a pickaxe with the ecological, which means that it will basically repair itself over time. Let's go ahead and get this done. Stone shovel. And then the final one is going to be our flint here for our hatchet. So if we were to look up in the book here what Crude 2 does, and there's 2 ways to do this actually, but tool materials, flint, crude, bonus damage against unarmored targets. So the hatchet, as long as it's an unarmored target, will actually do pretty decent damage. So let's go and sleep through the night here. I don't know why that guy's standing outside the front door there. And for some reason, every once in a while, I get, I can't really call it anything other than lag, but it's more like just a... What are you 2 making out on my front porch? Go get your own porch. Man, some people. Sorry. All right, let's go ahead and finish using up this this axe here. Then I'll switch over. But so having that Crude 2 because it's the main head part. It is a level 2 version, and so it does a lot more damage to unarmored than let's see. So it's a 4.74, and this is only a 5, but it will do more than the 4.74 against unarmored. So it's got an attack speed of 1.1. The stone sword is a 1.6. So it has some definite advantages to using it. Obviously, on a sword it would also be good, but I didn't want to take too much time getting the flint right now. Let's go ahead and get these back down, and I think probably the first machine I'm gonna make is gonna be for chopping wood. So let's go ahead and get that. I should have what I need. Let's go ahead and look it up. I believe it's just called a chopper. So there's a wooden chopper, which just needs a furnace and a chest. The stone version, it needs stone or one of these kind of upgraded versions, and the wooden chopper. So I can certainly just start with the wooden chopper, and let's go ahead, and I'm going to need to get a little bit more stone. Is there any cobblestone on the surface here? Well, it looks like we've got a little way to go underground here, maybe. Let's go grab, some iron. Now, I can't harvest it with this. I can with my flint, but I'm just going to go ahead and burn this thing up, because it's not really worth anything otherwise. You see here we've got some vibranium from the Tinker's Alloying add-on. It is a tier 7, which means I'm not going to be able to mine that up for a long time. Now, this one here from Base Metals, I'm surprised that I can get tin using a wooden pickaxe. That's probably something that should be changed. But tin technically is a softer metal, I suppose. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But as soon as this thing here breaks, I'm going to grab this iron. So that iron is definitely going to come in handy. Come on, break, break, break. There we go. Alright. So, the flint one here, definitely grab this. And there's some more here, and I'll show you some different methods for ore doubling early game using the mods here. Here we've got some copper, which I can get. So, with the copper and the tin, I can actually make bronze. So, early bronze is good. This is vibranium again. Let's see, there's some coal. Let's see, did I make any torches? No, I did not. Well, let's go and make a couple of torches here. Some bismuth. Can't get that yet. What else is around here? Some light down here. Why is there light down here? Lava. Okay, so we've got quick and easy access to lava to get our smeltery started. There's some cobaltite. I thought I'd turn that off, because that makes a version of cobalt, but it's not compatible with Tinker's cobalt. This is slag iron, which basically is worth a nugget. It's not bad, but it's low output. Some bauxite, some zinc. Zinc makes brass. That's good for the smeltery, so that you don't have to use gold. I was hoping there'd be more there. See, if there was more of this diorite, if I could get, what, 8? If I can get 8 diorite, that would be great. Is that granite? It is granite. Okay, excellent. So I can make the wooden version of the chopper. I can upgrade. Oh, can't get that because if you use oops. Come on, pick up the torch. Oh, really? Get rid of the seed. I didn't realize my inventory was full already. But if you use granite or diorite, then it counts as a version of stone, so that you don't need to actually smelt cobblestone to get the level of stone that you need. So that's why I'm just grabbing some of this. This way here I can actually make 2 of them in the stone version, which just makes them a little bit more effective, efficient maybe. One of the things that it allows you to do is use a higher level tool, so it has more durability and it lasts longer. Alright, that's good. Let's get out of here. So we've got some nice stuff here in this little cave. Where's this going to go? Oh, nice. Some apatite. A little bit more copper. Yeah, I'll grab that. Okay. Excellent. That makes me very happy. Man, I've got everything I need here in this village. Okay, so first things first. Am I still carrying around all those potatoes? Okay, some more eggs, apples, seeds. Let's go and throw this iron and stuff in here. Okay, so we're gonna make the wooden chopper. So I need logs, chest. All right, not a problem there. Let's go ahead and make 4 more chests. So I've got the chests, then I need 2 furnaces, and I need 2 wooden let me put this in here. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I need 2 wooden axes. Alright, so now I should be able to make 2 of these. And oh yeah, I can only do them 1 at a time. I'm going to go ahead and use the eucalyptus because it's modded. Boom. And then chest, furnace. Because these wooden axes don't stack, that's why I have to do it 1 at a time. There we go. 2 of you. And then let's go ahead and make 2 stone axes. And let's go ahead and make 2 of these. Yeah, I didn't think it would let that one work. There we go. Okay, so now I've got 2 stone choppers. That's great. I am definitely going to need to make some more charcoal, though. Oh, nope, don't want that. So you do have to be careful if you're shift clicking because charcoal can be cooked into creosote oil, which is very useful, but you're going to want to kind of be careful with that so you don't accidentally make the wrong thing. Okay, so in order to get this thing started, what I'm going to do is, yeah, we'll just take 2 of those. And we're going to sleep through the night. Wow. So these 2, it's like their home location is that block. which is weird. Can you guys get out of my house, please? I'm fine. Just get out of my house. I mean, unless you're planning to move in, but see, you didn't really like me all that much. So let's interact. Let's just chat again. I should be thrown in a dungeon. Why? You know, I'm gonna have to give her something if she's gonna end up liking me. Anyway, so now that we've got the basics, let's go ahead and do this. We can just place it out here nearby. Doesn't need to be all that close. I'm just gonna let it. Oh, and I forgot to make the additional tools. All right. I guess this looks good right here. So we're going to place these down. They don't have to be right next to each other. You can also make it so that they're kind of bigger. They have upgrades. But I believe when they plant to the north. You know, let me just have one down and get it started to find out. So I'm going to put in half of these oak saplings. We're going to put in, let's see, let me just make a couple of cheap axes here. And then I'm also going to take this charcoal and I'm going to turn it into fuel pellets. So these fuel pellets, what that allows us to do is it's a much more efficient fuel because it's basically one fuel pellet per action, especially if you're smelting. So we're going to throw in a stone axe, and these are placing to the east. So with the next one, we're going to place it right here, and then I'm just going to clear the dirt out here. I don't have to clear the dirt out. I think it'll look nicer. And then, oh, I put all the fuel pellets in there, didn't I? So we're going to take half of those fuel pellets. I'm going to put them over here with these saplings, fuel pellets, and a stone axe, and it is now ready. Basically, it's just going to sit there and wait for the saplings to grow, and what will happen is it'll build up wood in its inventory. When it runs out of the fuel pellets, it'll grab a stack of wood and put it here for fuel and just continue running. And the only thing I have to do is make sure that I keep putting in axes. And it will use Tinker's hatchets, so I can make a really high durability hatchet and put it in there, and it will last for a long time. And then when that hatchet breaks, it will move into the inventory here, because Tinker tools don't actually break all the way to the point that they disappear like regular vanilla tools do. So with that, we've got our first machines from Progressive Automation. And I think I will show you a quick ore doubling mechanic. So I'm going to make something called a crack hammer. So let's look up what we need to make a stone crack hammer. So we need some stone bricks, and we need some sticks. So that's not too bad. Let's take a look at what other kind of crack hammers we can make. There's a wooden one. There's tin. Then we get to stone. Tin would require a block of tin, so if you're doing it using metal, it's going to take 9 ingots worth. And there are all different kinds in here. So we're going to be looking for one of these. So in order to make this happen, let's go ahead and take this charcoal and do I have... Lady, get out. Just get out of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some fuel pellets. And I'm going to put those in there and just cook up the... I need 4 smooth stone so that I can make the stone bricks. Do I have everything else? I do. So the next thing to do is go... Stop that. Why don't you go sharpen your husband's baking implements? Goodness, this lady is giving me a headache. Anyway, so where is iron? So, let me show you what we can do. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. I'm just going to place it right there on the ground. So, we've got our stone. So, we're going to come over here, and we're going to turn it into some stone bricks. Who else is here now? Hetty the miner? What? Is it because I placed down a piece of ore? Is that what it is? Just leave me alone, ladies. Leave me alone. So we're going to put that. We're going to put our 2 sticks. Now we've got a stone crack hammer. If you look at it, it actually does a lot of damage. 8.6? That's way better than the stone sword does. It's really slow, though. It has an attack speed of 0.5. Okay, so... really? I can't do that? I'm going to have to do like 10 or something? Okay, I can probably do the 10. If I can't do the 10, I should definitely be able to do the copper. So let's put that down, and it's harvestable. So I do this, and I just got 2 pieces of powdered tin from base metals. That's what this comes from. There are other ways to do it. You can also use an engineer's hammer to get some ore, but depending on what it is, you may not get the double. I think on most of them you just get a single one. Hetty, I'm busy. Come on. Go pound some rocks. Anyway, so I've got the 2 powdered tin, and then of course I can cook it up using the fuel pellets, and 1 per operation. So now I've got 2 pieces of tin. If I get enough tin, then I can do that. Let's see if it can do copper. It cannot do copper. So tin is going to be the first upgrade for the crack hammer, and once we get that, then we'll be able to move up the line and get going with that. I could just smelt the copper or the iron, but I'd much rather get it doubled right now because I don't have any resources. Though I do have some copper ingots here. Copper ingots aren't going to do me a whole lot of good unless I've got something to make an alloy out of. Now I do have the tin here. I can make an alloy furnace. What do I need to make that? Furnace refractory bricks, refractory clay, which is sand and lots of clay. So if I have sand and a lot of clay, I could go that way with it. And that may not be a bad thing. The only problem is there's only 4. So I need 3 and a tin to get 4 bronze ingots. 4 bronze ingots isn't going to make a whole heck of a lot. That would only be almost half of what I would need to make the bronze crack hammer. Since I don't have a smeltery, I can't make any bronze tools yet. So lots of different things to do, lots of different ways to do it. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and work on getting that crack hammer. So I'll need to find some more tin so that I can double that, get the tin hammer so that I can then get the iron hammer. or at least process the iron so that I can start making some other iron items, maybe some armor, something to keep me alive. And I'm definitely going to need to get a smeltery going so that I can start upgrading my tools and start working on making alloys so that I can get the other alloys and higher level, what's the word I'm looking for? Metals that require the higher tier tools. So you can see here it's already run at once and gotten some wood. This one hasn't grown yet, but it will. And one thing here is because they're so close, if it gets into one of those super large oaks, then they can both actually work on it at the same time. And that's why I put them close, but not too close. Yeah, for some reason these two think that their bed is right here on my porch. What I'll need to do is I'll need to go and pick a house for them and tell them that that is their home, and then they'll stop smooching on my lawn. Young punks, get off my lawn. Anyway, so with that, guys, I'm going to go and end this stream here. There's going to be a bit of a delay before I get back. I need to go see my chiropractor here in a little bit. And with that, thanks for watching, guys. I'll probably do some basic cleanup around here. Maybe work on getting the fence put up, and maybe finding a home for those two wayward youth that happen to be married. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.